It's been years since I made my last review video. I've had a couple people ask me, why don't I make any more review videos? It all started with me taking time off to have a surgery, and then I started school for truck driving right after that, and I've been doing that for the last couple of years. But I'm at this location where I did one of my first loads at, and there's a funny story about this place. You see, I was dropping a load off out here, and I came back here while they were unloading the shit, and I was just chilling and whatever, and there's like some fish that were flapping all in the water over there, and I was just enjoying the scenery, man, taking it in and shit. And then I was moving down closer to the water, and then I heard a rustling out the trees over there and shit. So fucking next thing I know, this big ass bear comes popping out the woods and shit, and it was a female bear, because it had one of them like pouches that they carry the babies in and shit with these little cubs. And I got scared, so I did what they said in Jurassic Park, and I just stood there hoping that if I didn't move it couldn't see me. But that wasn't the case, man. That motherfucker, they can see you whether you're moving or not. And then all of a sudden, man, this motherfucker starts growling at me and shit, you know, making that big ass roaring noise and shit. And fucking, I didn't know what to do. And then it like lifted its paw up and did like a little swat like that. And I got really scared and shit. My truck was right behind me, and I had this knife in it that I use for cutting ropes and shit. And, you know, I grabbed it just in case, you know, fucking gotta be ready. So fucking the motherfucker starts coming down to the water, growling more. And I'm trying to back up the hill, but I can't back up the hill as fast as this motherfucker's coming down the hill over there. And don't be fooled, because that water is not deep at all. It's like motherfucking ankle deep. So I'm thinking, any minute this motherfucker's gonna start at charge and just come after my ass. And I see some videos where they open car door handles and shit. So I'm like, this motherfucker, he's just gonna come in my truck whether I want him to or not. So I said, fuck it, man, I'm gonna stand my ground. And fucking, I took a firm pose, and you know, I got all wide spread legs and shit, and I just started yelling at it, man. And I was just like, come on, you bitch. But that didn't seem to faze it any. So fucking, you know, luckily on the back of my truck, I keep like a little like bow and arrow for like, you know, on the fly like deer hunting and shit. When, you know, if you see one popping out the trees, you go and snag it, you know, to get some free meat, or maybe a head for the house or some shit. And I had like my shirt and shit, I wrapped it around the arrow, and then I lit it on fire, and then I shot it at it. You know, I didn't want to have to take the bear away from its kids, you know, strip a mama away from its family or whatever. But I missed anyways, man. And then I hit the trees, and that whole tree line caught on fire, man, within like 5 minutes. It was a particularly dry summer, I guess. And then this whole shit's just burning down or whatever. And then, you know, fucking the bear runs away. But like, you know, I'm like, fuck, man, like, you know, what if the DNR people or whatever come out, you know, fucking Fish and Wildlife or whatever the fuck, conservation police. So I'm out there, you know, fucking, I took my pants off, and I'm trying to beat the fire down and shit. And, you know, I'm slowly chipping away at it. You know, I'm putting in work. And then I was able to get a handle on it, and I got the motherfucker put out. And then, you know, from down the way, like over there, this like, I don't know, like Inuit tribal lady comes out of the woods, and she's all like thankful that I put the woods, or, you know, I put the fire out, you know, because that was good. That's her home, you know, they live in there. And, you know, for gratitude and gifts and shit, you know, we had a night of passionate but, you know, vigorous lovemaking. But the next morning I wake up, and I'm in the little like hut by myself, and there's just like a little satchel with like berries and fruits in it and shit. And I waited around for a couple hours, but nobody ever came back. So, you know, I came back across the water, I got my truck and left, man. I didn't know what else to do. I mean, she just seemed like a nice lady. I didn't even catch a name off her. But that's just what happened first time I delivered a load out this way. You know, usually early in the morning, because it's night now, there's fish all flapping in that motherfucker over there. I don't know what they are, like walleyes, blue eyes, some shit. I don't fucking know. But yeah, man, check back and I'll tell you guys the story about how fucking Robert Smith from The Cure punched me in the face, man. Y'all have a good night.